Hello, Schmoville. Before Christian and I give you our Rocky take, we want to tell you about our friends at FanDuel. FanDuel is the original one-day fantasy sports site. I joined this year and I love it. Not only because they're giving real cash payouts, there's millions of dollars up for grabs in the NFL and the NBA, but because last week I had Aaron Rodgers as my quarterback. First I was looking rough, and then he woke up and Detroit felt his wrath. My God, that Hail Mary was unbelievable, especially for this guy. So join FanDuel right now and use our promo code SCHMOES, SCHMOES. Our promo code is SCHMOES. You can join an existing league, you can challenge your friends, whatever you want to do, have a blast on FanDuel. Now, on with the Rocky review. Ba-na-na.
Hello, Schmoville. Well, this is a very, very special classic review in honor of the new movie Creed that is coming out, which is essentially the 7th movie in the Rocky franchise. This is the first one. It is Rocky. It is our Rocky review.
1976. We're so excited to be talking about this movie because, now 40 years later, we have a new Rocky film, and it kind of reminds you how much you love the first one. Yes, it got really fun and bombastic and crazy, steroided up 80s goodness in Rocky 3 and Rocky 4, but the original was the one that you felt the emotion, you felt the heart. You got to meet some dude named Sylvester Stallone for the very first time.
It was gritty, it was raw, it was real. Everything about this movie, if you watch it, from just hearing the stories about John Avildsen and the fact that the studio the studio didn't believe in this movie really at all. They didn't believe that Sylvester Stallone could carry this movie, and they did a very limited budget. They did a lot of guerrilla shooting. They did so much, and you can tell. And it's the story of this underdog who doesn't have a shot. And it's the story of Stallone's life, basically.
It really is. I mean, if you do all the backstories to how he got this movie made, it's incredible to read that he was sleeping at a bus stop at one point. The film itself, you like this guy. You like Rocky Balboa. It's not just you're rooting for a guy who you want to see beat up the champion of the world, Apollo Creed. You like him when he's interacting with Talia Shire, Adrian, when he meets her at the pet store, when he's even dealing with her dimwit brother, Paulie. It's fun to watch him go through his life because you want this guy to succeed in whatever he's doing. You want him to get out of working at the docks, and you want him to get in the gym and be able to take down Apollo.
And you just said that, and it's so true, because not only you like him, you even like these characters that maybe you shouldn't, like someone like Paulie, and the relationship that he's got with Adrian, because they're both these misfits, and it's this great character development from everyone, from Rizzo. Like everyone in this movie was developed with love and with care. And you see Apollo Creed, by the way, who's based off Muhammad Ali, obviously, and there's what Carl Weathers brought to it, and there's so much to this movie. And Mickey, I mean, how do you feel about Mickey? The relationship between Mickey and Rocky. And if you don't know the story of Rocky, pretty simple. Here's this dude, he's been fighting for a long time, had the talent, but just went down the wrong path and made some bad decisions. And in that, he, like Mark said, he's on the docks, he's supposed to be breaking thumbs, and he winds up getting the shot of a lifetime. He gets to fight the heavyweight champion of the world, the undefeated heavyweight champion of the world.
And more than talent, he had heart, and that's what everybody was about to realize at the end of Rocky. And one of the things that you love, all the Rocky movies, and particularly the first one, is the training montages. That you get that sweeping music when Rocky wakes up and he cracks the eggs and he chugs and he goes for a run. You feel excited. You feel like you could be that guy. And the way that it leads up and the way that this movie climaxes, it's just, if you haven't seen it yet, because we've had a lot of fans write us and say, hey, do I need to see the first Rocky in order to enjoy Creed? No, you don't, but you should check it out. Creed stands on its own, but if you see the Rocky films, particularly the first one, it's going to enhance your enjoyment of all the other ones.
Yes, I would go on the other side of that. I would say that you should see the first Rocky, just because there's a lot.
I'm not saying you shouldn't.
Is it necessary?
Yeah, you don't have to.
No, you're right there. But the reason I think that it's needed is because there are a lot of parallels to Creed, to the first Rocky.
Right.
And the other thing, by the way, did you know that the classic roller skating or the ice skating scene, by the way, it's so effective. There's nobody in there, but that wasn't supposed to happen. They didn't have the money to shoot when there was everyone there, so they shot it when no one was there because it cost a lot less and it was so much more effective.
It's like a Jaws or a Star Wars movies that were made around the same time period where you're like, that's how they made that movie? And the fact that they came off as well as it did, Rocky is just one of the all-time inspirational films in both of our lives. Even though we're both probably the Paulies of our family, we think that we're Rocky, and that's what you believe when you watch this film.
Well, my voice right now, I'm more like Mickey. That's it. That's our review of Rocky. Have you seen it? If you haven't, Why? You gonna want to see Rocky 5?
No, I give it 5 out of 5 schmoes. No, I'm not seeing Rocky 5. It's called Ricky 5. It's not even in the franchise. I give this movie 5 out of 5
Yeah,
schmoes.
it's one of the best movies of all time for sure, and it won an Oscar. It should have, and it's an amazing movie. If you want to start your way into the Rocky franchise, you got to start with the first.
Start your way into life. Watch Rocky.
Just don't eat raw eggs.
No, it's salmonella.
All right, Schmoville. So like we said, there's our review of Creed right there. Check that out. And also, if you haven't seen our Mockingjay review, that's it right there.
That's Christian. I'm Mark. And click either one of our heads to subscribe to our channel. Get all sorts of new reviews, some classic ones, some TV stuff. We like talking entertainment with y'all. Banana.
It's weird that our heads
We're
are
way
so
too in
random.
sync.
Yeah.